Lucky, please respect yourself. Respect yourself. I tell you, respect yourself. I tell you the truth. Okay, you can help me. I can address it. I've addressed
Let's argue it here. Let's argue it here.
Are we arguing? I'm talking to Biafrans. You can listen.
Let's argue it. Yes, no problem.
I'm talking to Biafrans.
No problem. That's no problem for that one.
Okay, the proposal for a new state for the Southeast by the House of Assembly, the National Assembly, we've heard that it is going to be an extended state from the Southeast, which is Orlu. I'm hearing Abbagana. Let's get a reaction.
Yes, I've known Ugo Chinyere for a very long time, and I must give 100% respect to him, for his perception and optimism towards issues bordering on how to bring more, attract at least federal government presence in the entire Southeast. I must also give kudos to the Deputy Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives, talking about Carlo, an outstanding man in that regard, who is championing Southeast Development Commission right there at that level, but the news broke out with a lot of reservations over creation of another state in the Southeast. I'm advocating that at least 2 more states should be added, to Eastern Nigeria because of the contributions of Igbos, outstanding contribution, physical, reality contribution, in all sectors to make sure Nigeria at least have a breadth of economic life. You give that credit to Igbo, So on this point, if you are talking about Biafrans, creation of states, we have to talk about something that is connected to our identity. Look at Abia State, connected to divinity. Look at Ebonyi, you still have traces of dignity, the traces of divinity in it. Anything that Igbo man does, there must be level of attributes of Chi inside it.
So what is wrong with Orlu?
Let me tell you, see, if we're talking about Orlu, remember, Orlu is one of the largest constituents in Imo State. That is one. 2, Orlu is being seen to be something that has no broader energy and expectation of the quest of Igbo or Biafran identity. Given the fact that at this point in time, even though we know that when Biafra comes, most of those states we are seeing today, might be turned to provinces, because that is the plan of Biafra.
So you are against Orlu State?
I am against the name, not the creation of the state. I want something that is connected to our identity, something that is connected to divinity, something that is connected, that tells Igbo, that tells the story of Igbos, that tells the story of Biafran, that tells the story of Genesis of how Igbos were able to find themselves where they are today. And I'm looking at those who stood against us, those who fought for oppression, those who gave us identity, those who defended us against the enemy. I am talking about a name that is connected to us, to our blood, to who we are. I'm talking about Abbagana.
Okay, let me get
Mr.
Lucky. Do you have anything to say against that?
Yes, I want to first of all thank whatever happened to Southeast happened to us. I'm an Edo man, and I spent 2 years in the Southeast, which I work with some of our people, our brothers here. But I'm saying it to them. I want to thank Gochuku and the Speaker, who is championing at least to add more states so that equity, justice can bring back to Nigeria, so that the Igbo can feel they are 6 states, like other states, like South, Southwest, 60 states. Yes, let it balance. That's my happiness. But the problem is that I saw in the TV that they are debating that the Orlu should be one of the states in the Southeast, which is going to complete about 6 states. My brother here is saying no, Abbagana. But I asked him, where are you from? Are you from Imo, Anambra, Ebonyi, Abia? Let me know the interest. Why he's saying that, not Orlu. But first of all, you should be able to allow the state to stand first. You know what I mean? Whether it's Orlu, whether it's Abbagana, but at least those who are championing it, we should support them. Let this become reality because it's opportunity. By the time argument came, you, Abbagana, and Orlu, before you know, federal government will lose hope, or the Senate, or the House of Rep. We're not going to consider that. But I pray for now, let Orlu, as they agree in the House, I know whatever they agree in the House, Senate too will still pick it up. Let them agree. If it's Orlu, it's Abbagana, let's support them so that they pass the bill and create that state. After all, they are all brothers and sisters.
No, there's a reason why he says Abbagana is more.
What's the reason?
Ingenious to the Igbos. Let me
see, we should not bring that. If we bring that, we are taking ourselves back to again. They should cooperate now. My brothers here should cooperate. If whether it's Orlu, whether it's Abbagana, the other area, they should cooperate so that that bill can be passed. If not so, argument will come. That's what they are saying. If they ask people to bring a president, before you know they are 100, but they should calm down. They should calm down. Allow Orlu to triumph, to go. And I want to thank those who are championing that. My brothers should support Orlu. Let Orlu be.
Okay, Mr. Chinedu.
Lucky, I don't need you to be very far from here.
No, I'm with you.
I listen to you. You understand? You know, I am not against the creation of the state, additional state. Please, I want to correct that impression.
No, I don't say you are against that.
I am looking at it from a broader perspective, you know, something that will come to stay. For instance, Abia State, you know, when you mention Abia State, you know, it connects you to, you know, see, bros, nature is God. Who you are is God. What you do is God. Let me tell you why they call United States of America. Who is America? America is a human being. The name Amerigo is a human being. It's one of the greatest navigators. It's an Italian navigator, most popular at that time. You understand what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying for me, I'm not against that. I'm asking for 2 more states to be added to the east, eastern, southeast. No, I must say the words first. 2 more states. One, the Orlu is already on ground. Me, I am supporting the states. But what I'm saying is this, you know, we should give a name that is attached to our identity, to what we stood for, to those, at least give credit to some of those people who made this man
does
from
Igbos
to stand here today.
Does it mean
you understand?
Oga,
when you mention Abbagana state, yes. When you say Abbagana, let me tell you, it has an element of Greek in it. Okay, wait. It has an element of philosophy in it. It has an element of reasoning in it. It has an element, you know, of innovation, discovery in it. It has the capacity to arouse your intellectual reasoning.
Another thing is that what is the size of Abbagana? What is the size? That's another thing.
Okay, let me tell you.
And the size. Orlu is very big. The size of Orlu is very big. Abbagana, how many size?
No, it's not a name.
That's another thing.
No, I'm talking about a name.
I know it's a name. But no, they will look beside this and the people there, the size. How is it big? Orlu is very big. I just mean, how the people, at least what I'm saying. Please, whether it's Orlu, whether it's Abbagana, anyone that come, take it.
Good. What I'm saying is this: if instead of talking about Orlu, they should give us something like Abbagana State.
Maybe Orlu man is not here.
No, bros.
Maybe Orlu man, and Igbo man is not here to argue with that.
No, it's not. No, I'm not arguing.
Everyone want to fight for interest.
Any Igbo you see anywhere, those ones in Benue are Igbos. Those ones in Kogi, Igala are Igbos. Those ones in Bayelsa are Igbos. Those ones in River State are Igbos. We still have Anang people. We still have Ogoja. We still have them all over. You know, that does not mean they are not Igbos. But what I'm saying is this, to be very honest to you, I respect to Gochinyere. Very excellent. You know, I understand the direction. But if you mention Abbagana, let it be that Orlu is still within that geographical state.
Is there any proximity with Orlu and
No, listen, let me, yes, now. Okay, wait. Lucky, wait.
No, go ahead.
So, no,
Go ahead, yes,
stop me.
I'm listening.
Because
I didn't stop you. I'm
it's
listening to
something
you.
that will benefit
Because you have
you.
an interest in particular
No,
place.
I'm not
You have an
having. No,
interest.
Abbagana is still. If it's mentioned Abbagana state, or Lucky, listen, you see that Abbagana is still going to have that Orlu zone. It's not going to be outside Orlu. But what I'm saying is that the name, let it carry. Plus, losing 7 million people. Bro, you know what it means.
No, wait, bro.
We should be able to
Moderator, there's
give
something I want to ask you.
Wait, give us a name, that will add to our
Value.
Does it mean Orlu, when you add Orlu, does it have value than the word Bagana?
No. Okay, let me answer that. Let me answer that. For the fact that we have Uli, and Uli, you see, Uli is between the boundaries of Anambra and Imo states, where we have the first indigenous airport inside forest. The Biafra.
Now, the speaker is from where? The speaker is from Abia.
No,
the speaker is from Abia.
all of them, all the guys.
I know this speaker is from Abia.
The deputy speaker is from Abia.
Abia, good.
Of House of Rep.
Now, good. If deputy speaker can be fighting for Orlu, and Ogojina is fighting for Orlu, you can see the game is over.
No. Even if
the job is done.
Bros, it's an expression. This is an intellectual expression. It's not based on whether they are fighting or whether they're not fighting. I'm not against additional state since Biafra has not come. But what I'm saying at this point in time, if they're going to give a name to that state, they should look at a name that carries our ingenuity.
Okay, let me ask this question. As a Biafran, is creation of states your priority or Biafra?
Okay, beautiful. Bros, let me tell you, to be very honest to you, if you ask every Igbo man, there's no reservation to that. You know what I mean? The quest for sovereignty is sacrosanct. But it has not come. And Biafra has not come. Bros, we cannot continue to have a kind of system, that is skewed over ourselves and against ourselves. Let me give you an instance. If you look at the transport system in Nigeria currently now, the Igbo have a more corporate system than any other person in Nigeria, than any other tribe in Nigeria. That is what I'm just giving you an instance. Anything that will add value now, that does not mean that if Biafra come, we cannot turn Abbagana, Orlu, Abia, provinces. Okay, go and sit down when I'm talking. Don't interrupt
That's
me.
what I'm saying.
If I'm talking about Biafra, I will push you.
He asked you a question. He asked you a question. The question he asked you, are you coming for state now or
Bros,
you should wait?
Bros, that is what they are saying. That so that we cannot to lose some certain things that we know that belongs to us. It's not your business. It's our business.
Okay.
It's a woman's business.
Let me answer you that way.
Bros, anybody, that's what they said. They come with a kind of mockery and they're trying to mimic the Igbo man intellectual prowess over their issues that bordering on their identity. And we are not going to entertain that. We are wiser 200% more than Nigeria. Let me give you an instance. As I'm talking to you now, all the sectors in Nigeria, watch them. Oh, no, I want to tell you now. Transport system, organized transport system, Igbo, number one. Banking, organized banking sector. Go and look at all the commercial banks, Igbo, number one. Maritime, Igbo, importation, business, Igbo has always been pesetas. So, people like you that during Biafra war, we have to give a Biafra soldier to safeguard Benin. You should not be talking when we are talking.
Okay, let him respond. Let him react.
He has said a lot of things. Don't go. You ask him a question, say, now, are you coming for new state now or Biafra? He said, Biafra has not come. He should take the state. For me, no problem. We're all brothers, we're all one. Now, another thing is that the argument is that either Abbagana or Orlu, what I'm saying, anyone that can take it, whether Orlu, after all, they're all brothers and sisters. Then secondly, transportation. Yes, Igbo more organized. After Igbo, the Benin, I don't say me. Yes, if you check Edo, after Igbo for transportation, you have Benis, they are the Edos. Second, I agree. When you talk about business, Igbos are number one. I won't tell you lie. Take for example, when there was strike, when the office closed, the people who was helping the masses for the 2 days was Igbo people. Business, talk about their food, talk about their chemists, talk about their fast selling, many things. I love people for that. They are rotation business people. They make Nigeria great. They make us unite. They make Nigeria, anywhere they call Nigeria, Igbos everywhere, Igbos. I love them. But one thing, Igbo, please remember home. When you are giving outside, please remember to give home. I know, very, very important, very, very important. So that if that breath come, you will not find it hard, so that you know things has already put in place in home, so that it will be easier. Okay, but for me, I pray, Orlu, whether Abbagana, what you call Orlu, but allow him to try. Now. You are draggy, the other one is draggy. If you are draggy, it's not good. That's what I'm saying. Let Orlu go with it. As far as Ogochinyere and the Abia speaker is fighting for it, please let him go. Now, I want to see state so that everything can be